What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Trakmass once again, and I'm basically here to just help out all the people that are having a little difficulty with downloading music and kind of getting their files and folders done properly for Serato and Serato DJ Scratch Live, whatever it may be, anything having to do with Serato and such. And it's just an easier way to do it as far as downloading your music and getting your folders together and everything. And this is just part one of the video of a two-part series. Basically, in this series, we're going to talk about downloading your music to certain folders and keeping them in specific folders and doing it through Google Chrome. For those that don't know or don't have Google Chrome and are DJing or are about to start DJing, rule of thumb: get Google Chrome on your PC or Mac, period. You must get Google Chrome. It is imperative that you get Google Chrome. Google Chrome is fantastic. The great thing about Google Chrome is that it'll really help your workflow a lot more. You'll be a lot faster as far as downloading music, getting into certain folders that you wanted to get to in certain time frames, and it'll really help you out. And I'm basically here as for part one of this series to kind of show you how to go about doing that. So us as DJs and all of us as DJs, we pretty much all subscribe to some type of service. It could be franchise record pool, it could be DJ City, it could be franchise. No, I said franchise. It could be BPM Supreme. It could be any one of these particular DJ record pool sites. In this particular issue right here, I have BPM Supreme. BPM Supreme is an excellent service. They do audio, they do videos, intros, outros, things like that. I download a lot of that stuff. And I do it normally every day, every other day. I don't go about not doing it, for weeks at a time or whatever. I do it every day. I treat this as my job. So this is what I do. So with that being said, basically what, if you ever get into start downloading, music and stuff like that, basically what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're able to put it in areas that you want it to go on the spot, so you don't have to worry about doing it later. Okay? When you initially start up Chrome, if you haven't gotten it yet, it will automatically tell you where it's going to go. There's ways that you have to go into Chrome to actually set that up. Okay? And that's what I'm going to walk you through first before we download anything here. All right? So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the top left of the corner where it says Chrome, click on there, and then go to Preferences. Once you go to Preferences, and all the settings will pop up for Chrome, okay? And then basically when you scroll all the way to where you can't scroll anymore, on the bottom it will show Advanced Settings. So once you click on Show Advanced Settings, then more things will pop up. You'll see Privacy, you'll see Passwords and Forms, you'll see Web Content, Network, Languages, and there goes the most important part right here, which is Downloads, okay? Downloads is where it's at. So this is where it's going to tell you your download location wherever you want it to go. If you want to change your download location, you can click here and you can change it to wherever you want your download location to be. I'm not going to change mine right now, but you can change it to wherever you want to be. But the big thing that you want to make sure you do when you initially start Chrome is make sure that this is checked. Ask where to save each file before downloading. Make sure you have this checked. If you don't have this checked, then what happens is when you download something, it's going to automatically go to the download location that you set up for downloads. Okay? And if that happens, then what ends up happening is, again, for us DJs, we could download an R&B track, and then what will end up happening is it'll go to a specific area, and then we have to go back to that area and then take that R&B track and then put it in the R&B folder that we may have in our hard drive. And it's just more work. And bottom line, we're just trying to save you less steps in doing this work. So if you check this right here, ask where to save each file before downloading. Once you check that, then what will happen is when you go on your specific site that you download to, so we're going to download, we're going to go ahead and download, let's see. let's download this track right here. So we're gonna go ahead and download this, and I want the intro clean and dirty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click the download button here, and once we click that download button, then you're gonna see, and actually it logged me out. Let me get back in here. Sorry about that. After a certain amount of time, it'll tell you that you have to log back in. So, okay, so let's go back to R&B, and let's go back to that spot where we're gonna download. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna download this track right here. So we're gonna click that, and we're gonna download it. So once we click download, this pops up. This will not pop up if you don't have that icon checked back in settings. If you go back to settings, if this icon is not checked, let me just do this real quick. If you go back to settings, if this icon right here is not checked, that will not pop up. It will just automatically go to wherever the location is that you want it to go to. So make sure you have this checked. So that way when you do attempt to download it, like I will do again right now, once you click that, this will pop up. Now I'm already in the R&B 2014 section, but I'm gonna give you the long way on what you do it, on how to do it, and then a short way on how you could do it. Now basically I will go into my music hard drive where I want it to go. I'll go to my all music folder, and then these are all my subfolders in my all music folder. So I want it to go to R&B 2014. So I'm gonna click that. I'm gonna hit save right here. And then what happens is it automatically downloads directly to R&B 2014 folder. So that saves me the time and the effort on going into the original download location and then having to take it out from that location and put it into another location. I'm putting it automatically into the location that I wanted it to go to in the first place, which is the R&B 2014 folder. So now I'm going to download the dirty version. So now I'll download that, and then this will pop up again. The window pops up again. Now here's the quick way to do it. If throughout today and recent days before, if you've been downloading kind of like what I do, basically this section right here, if you click this drop down, you'll see you could go pretty much anywhere you've been within the recent places. So if this was, let's say for example, and I'm going to give you that that option in 1 second. So I'm going to show that to you in a minute. So again, this is R&B 2014. So we'll make sure that that's highlighted. As long as it says it up there, then that's where it's going to go. You click save, it's going to that spot. Okay. So now let's go to a different genre. So if we're going to a different genre, and again, this will work on Franchise Record Pool as well, as long as you are on Google Chrome. Okay. So we're going to go to a hip hop section right here, and we're going to find a track that we want to download. And I downloaded everything here. So let's just go to number 2 for a minute, and then maybe something I can download. Okay. So we're going to go right here and download this track here. So we're going to click here. Nope, don't have it downloaded. So we're going to download the intro clean and intro dirty. All right. So I'm going to download the clean version first. Once I click download, then my window's going to pop up again. Now, remind you, this is a hip-hop track from 2014. So, what does this say? This says R&B 2014. Okay? So, this is my quick way to do it, which is simple. Click the drop down, and then as you can see in my recent places right here, I am here with hip-hop 2014. If I click that, I'm automatically there, and then once I get to that folder, hit save, and it goes right to hip-hop 2014. Okay? This is going to be vital for my second part of this video, which you guys need to tune into as well. All right. So once again, now I'm going to do the dirty version as well. I'm going to click that. It's going to go to the icon. And then I'm going to do the long version. This is the short version. Remember what I told you before. It already shows up as Hip Hop 2014. But let's say you had to go here and there was some other type of genre that's not showing up under recent places. Then you can't use this. You would have to go to your hard drive and go to your folder and go to whatever genre folder that you created. Okay? Now, in this sense, again, it's Hip Hop 2014, so we will click that. We will go here to this, and then we'll hit save, and then boom, it goes right to Hip Hop 2014. So then that is going to show up in that folder all the time, which is fantastic. Okay? Now, why is this important? I'll explain to you exactly why this is important, that you guys take the time to create these folders and things of that such. Now, I'm going to go to my folder section here. Get up out of here. Okay, so I'm going to go to my music Seagate folder, and I'm going to put this on a big screen here for a second. And actually, my apologies. Let me continue to do this here. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna put this in a big section here for a second. So now, why this is important? Let me show you why. So this is my all music folder right here, and then these are all of my folders, my subfolders that I've created under this all music folder. And the reason that I created these subfolders is very simple. In Serato, if you don't know what it's all about, Serato reads paths. If the path is not correct, then it's not going to read it. And therefore, that's when you ended up having a bunch of different corrupt files and things like that on Serato. Again, we're going to go into that a little bit further once we get into the second video. But my recommendation, at any given time, when you guys are creating folders and you're creating crates in Serato and things of that such, make sure that you create, you know, all music or all video folder. You click it, and then you have all your subfolders in that folder. So that way you're always updated to whatever you need. Okay, so that way you don't ever have to worry about, you know, I don't know where this track is, I don't know where that track is, or whatever. It's just very easy. And then, as you know, we already downloaded 2 tracks just now in Hip Hop 2014. So when I click that, as you can see, those Ace Hood tracks are sitting right on top right here. Date modified today. Okay, so these are already here, and they automatically came directly to that folder. Okay, that's the great thing about this. You don't have to go in and do a whole bunch of extra work when you can just simply give it the location right in Google Chrome where you want it to be. I know there's ways as well to do it in Safari, but it's not as easy to do it as it is in Google Chrome. Plus, Google Chrome is it's just a shit. Period. Bottom line. All right. So again, so all of these tracks are sitting right here, which is great. This is what we want. Again, the R&B 2014. We downloaded a couple R&B tracks. So once we click on there, we will see that I have to just make sure it's under modified. So boom. So both of these right here. Both of these tracks are all on here that we downloaded today. Okay, they all show up directly on the R&B 2014 folder. So that's basically what we need to do in order to allow us to work properly with Chrome and with whatever website that you choose to use. As far as with you know, for downloading your music, whatever record pool site that you use, even if you use YouTube to download things, you know, you could do this just the same on you know, on Google Chrome. So again, for those that don't that's just tuning in or just tuning into this video, it's very simple to do. You just basically, while you're in Google Chrome, you just go on Chrome on the top left here, click on Preferences. Once you go to Preferences, all your settings will pop up. You scroll all the way down to where you can't scroll anymore and click on Show Advanced Settings. Once you click on Advanced Settings, then you'll have Privacy come up and amongst a bunch of other things. And then you'll have Downloads come up. Downloads, you want to make sure you have it wherever you want it to go, but then make sure that you have this icon here checked, asking where to save each path before downloading. So that way, anytime you download anything from any site, you'll get that pop-up window come up, and you can determine where you want that file to go. And it makes things so much easier for you to use in Serato, and to keep your files current, and to, on top of that, just keep everything efficient in your hard drive. So once again, this is your boy DJ Trakmass, and please make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DJ TRAKMASS, as you see here on the top left of the screen here under my BPM. Just make sure that you follow me on those as well, and stay tuned on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And any comments below would greatly be helpful. If there's something that I'm missing, because again, I'm not a big tech buff or anything like that, but I'm just doing this video basically to help other people out. So You know, any negative comments, I don't ever call them negative at all. It really doesn't matter to me. But nonetheless, I'm out here to try to help everybody as best as I can. Make sure you stay tuned for the second part of the video, which is basically taking these folders and putting them onto Serato and keeping your Serato and your crates in Serato updated really easy, really quick, really simple to do. But once again, it's your boy DJ Trakmass. Again, stay tuned on my channel. Subscribe to my DJ Trakmass channel. Signing off. Take care.